The Geordies, the Magpies, Newcastle United, and Steve Bruce are back once again, and they are yet to make any signings this transfer window. But to me, they are still about to have an unbelievable transfer window, or a great transfer window still to come. That's right, guys. We're doing a Newcastle season preview. We'll talk about how they fared last year, how they're going to do this year, their transfer business, and talk about their player of the year and where I think they'll finish. But guys, jump straight into things. I want to first talk about, well, transfer business. They've only had departures, guys. Look at some of their departures, and it's really been good for Newcastle. Personally, I really think their business has gone better than you'd expect for what they've done. Henry Xavier, the attacking midfielder who has really taken a dip in the past couple years, has left on a free, and nobody has signed him. So he's still a free agent. For me, this is great what they've done. A lot of deadwood is gone on freeze, and this is huge because it's a lot of wages that was getting eaten up by these players, and they're finally gone, which I think is fantastic for Newcastle. Like the Christian Atsu leaving. He is a huge guy who's gone. He's always fun to watch, but he's gone, and I'm glad he's gone because he's eating up a ton of wages. Andy Carroll is finally gone from Newcastle. I'm not sure if he's re-signed, but I don't think he has. Like Yoshori Mutu has joined Vissel Kobe, who has done an unbelievable job also in the Japanese league of bringing in some talented players, like him, Boyan Krikic from Montreal, and Osaka from Wolfsburg, have all joined Vissel Kobe in Japan. And Florian Lejeune has joined Deportivo Alaves, and they have had an okay transfer window, depending on how you want to stretch this. A lot of good things in the departure business, we'll put it that way. But if you want to look at some rumors, basically Joe Willock has signed, I'll put quotations, signed with Newcastle. They have agreed to a fee of 20 to 25 million for Joe Willock with Arsenal, and obviously the young Arsenal midfielder wants to join Newcastle. It is just a personal terms and whatnot set to be agreed and set to be finalized. And you guys can go check out my video I have on Joe Willock already, and that'll explain more to you guys on that deal. But it does look like Joe Willock will be joining Newcastle. That is why I do predict Newcastle pretty highly so far of the transfer business. Leicester City's Hamza Chowdhury is also being linked to Newcastle and to the tune. And it looks like Hamza Chowdhury might be joining Newcastle United. Another defensive midfielder, Boubacar Kamara from Marseille, sounds like he might be joining Newcastle. Very light rumors, but it might be happening. It is very interesting to see what's going on around Newcastle. Hopefully Mike Ashley will get out that pocket money and finally buy someone, but fingers crossed because he needs to do it soon. The reason I'll have Newcastle probably farther up the table, which you'll see in a couple minutes, is because I just believe they have more goal scorers and more threats going forward than other teams do. And because it's front four, you're going to have Callum Wilson back for majority, probably all season. Let's say he doesn't get injured. You're going to have Callum Wilson back for all season. One of the best English strikers to me when he's healthy. He looked unbelievable for Newcastle last year. Scoring goals for fun. He looked fantastic. And the reason Newcastle did stay up was because of him. And then if you look at what's beside him, you're going to have like some Miguel Almiron and Alan St. Maximin on the wings. Alan St. Maximin is a talent, a generational talent, I do believe. You'll see him go to a big club probably next year is what I think after Newcastle manages to just stay afloat. But if you look at this front four, you're going to have Joe Willock behind Callum Wilson with Almiron and St. Maximin on the wings. And you even have the subs of likes of you look at players such as Ryan Fraser, Jacob Murphy, Joe Linton, Dwight Gale. Great players. Dwight Gale's having a great preseason. And Newcastle's looking really good. And I hope they can get the likes of Joe Willock in the doors as quick as possible. And a defensive midfielder in because they do need it. I do like the players I do have. It sounds like Isaac Hayden may leave. But I do think they need to move on from Isaac Hayden because he isn't the one for me. And I'd love to see Hamza Chowdhury join Newcastle at St. James's Park. A midfield of Hamza Chowdhury, one of the Longstaffs, and a John Selvi would be unbelievable, and I can't wait to see it. It's going to be exciting to see what Newcastle does in these coming weeks in transfer window. It'll really depend. My prediction really depends on what they do in the transfer window, because if they don't bring in Joe Willock, which they basically have, if they don't bring in a defensive midfielder, if they don't bring in another center back, I'll probably have another video on that. there is rumors around a certain center back that they're going to keep interest in and keep eyes on going into the last couple weeks here. If they don't do anything interesting in the transfer window, I do have Newcastle probably getting relegated. But I just want to give out my player of the year before we wrap up things here, guys. I'm going to give my player of the year to the big man, Callum Wilson. I think he's going to be unbelievable. He will keep Newcastle up in the Premier League. Maybe I give it to Joe Willock, but he isn't officially with them. So I'm going to give it to Callum Wilson, a guy who's going to bag goals for fun this year for Newcastle United and keep them up in the Premier League. Where I have Newcastle is 14th. That very much depends on the business they do. That is relying on they get Joe Willock. They get another player. And that's relying on them probably getting 2 or 3 players. Joe Willock being one of them, a defensive midfielder being one of them, and probably a center back. And I do believe they will get 2 of those 3. And that is going to be why I put them in 14th place, guys. But, guys, let me know what you guys think of my predictions down below in the comments. What do you guys think Newcastle is going to do this season? Where do you guys think they're going to finish? Do you think they're actually going to bring anyone in or anyone of note? Do you guys think Joe Willock would come in? Because I do think he will join the club. Let me know what you guys think of all my opinions and predictions on Newcastle United. Drop a like and drop a sub. It means the world to me, guys, and it really helps me put out the best content possible for you guys. And I will see you guys for the next one with much more content coming out for you guys very soon. See you for the next one, guys, and peace.